Hello sweet friends, my name is Birdie and I'm your friendly neighborhood forest witch, and in today's video we are going to be working in the garden here at the witch's cottage. So this is actually my second year in this particular house, and when we first moved in there was a garden bed. So last year I didn't plant very much and there was still a lot to be done to the yard. There were like 2 big piles of garden debris around, so I wasn't able to mess with any of that. So this year I have big plans for my garden, but if you missed last year's garden with me, I'll post it up above here and down in the description. Definitely go check it out. But as far as this year, so my husband and my kids went ahead and so graciously cleaned up those 2 big piles of debris. I'll put some pictures up here so you can see what it used to look like. So those are all gone. I am really excited about that. And actually, I want to put some more garden beds in. There was a particular section to the left of my current garden bed where I'd love to eventually put a new garden bed in. I'm not sure if that's going to be this year, maybe probably not, because I want to work on some other areas of my yard. But in the current garden bed, I want to plant so much more things than I did last year. So I currently already have some Brussels sprout starters, so we'll be planting those today. And as far as in the yard itself, I also bought a rose bush at Ollie's for only $7.99. I thought that was a really good deal, so we're going to be planting that. We are also going to be relocating my bird bath, and I thought the rose bush would look beautiful next to the bird bath, so we're going to be doing that. I also bought a bird house and a little beehive thing from Walmart, so I want to attach those to some stakes and put those in the yard as well. So this is probably going to be a 2-part video. So this first part, we're going to clean out the garden bed and plant the Brussels sprouts and get those going. We are going to move the bird bath and plant the rose bush and clean up all my garden houses, the little miniature gnome garden pieces that I have. My husband is getting on me about that because right now they are all over the yard and he can't mow in specific spots. So we need to pick those up, and maybe I'll place those in the garden this year as well. So let's go ahead and do that, and then stay tuned for part 2 because we are going to be going to the garden center and picking out some more vegetable starters and some herb starters, and I'm really excited about that. And then we'll plant those in part 2 as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into part 1. Okay, so this is what the yard currently looks like. So this area here is where my garden gnome houses are, so I need to clean that up so my husband can mow. And this little hill or slope area here, that's where all that garden debris was last year. So I think I'm going to move the bird bath up to the top of there. And then coming around here, this is another area where there was a lot of garden debris that was cleaned up. And I'm not sure what this thing is that's laying there. It might be made of plastic, but we have yet to pick it up. So I'm kind of scared to see what is underneath that. So we're going to have to do that as well. And this is the area where I would love to put a second garden box. And then coming around here is my current garden box. And as you can see, it's filled with all kinds of weeds and herbs. And I actually started a series on YouTube Shorts about backyard foraging, and there is a lot of good things in this yard for not only medicinal uses but also magical uses. So definitely check your backyards because you can find a plethora of stuff back there that you could use, and of course it's all for free. So I went ahead and I foraged everything that I wanted out of this. So now let's go ahead and clean it out, and then we can start planting the Brussels sprouts. And this is how it's looking. It looks so much better. I was able to get out a whole bag of weeds and plants. I think I'm gonna have my husband weed whack around the garden to take care of that. I also found some of my garden figures, so between those and then the other pile there, I think maybe I'll set them up along the back edge of the garden wall there. I think that would look really cute. So now let's go ahead and plant the Brussels sprouts. Okay, so now that we had the Brussels sprouts planted, let's go ahead and clean up these garden figures and move the bird bath over to this little slope here. Okay, now the time has come to lift this thing up, and hopefully there's no huge hole underneath there and it's just creepy crawlies, or hopefully it's not anything worse than that. So let's go ahead and lift it up and then we can move it out of the way.
It feels like and looks like it's screwed into the ground.
Oh no.
There's a bunch of centipedes. And that big ass spider.
Why were they covering that up?
Look at that big ass spider. It's red.
No wonder the garage has been leaking. Great.